What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Octane and Mayhem back with another one. Today I got the Civic in the shop. We are gonna be putting some sliding windows into the Lexan door windows. Okay, I've already previously put Lexan on the quarter windows and the rear window. If you want to see how we did that, stay tuned because we're going to be doing it for this Civic. Okay, here probably next video or two. But man, for today I got these two ready to go. I'm going to put them in the car, kind of mark out how I want my window to be within the window in a window. So let's get the glass windows out of the door, and then we are going to kind of test fit these so I can sit in the car, kind of eyeball where I want the window to line up with my eyesight, and then we're gonna get them back right out here and cut them, man. So if you guys want to see how to DIY a sliding Lexan window in your windows, stay tuned, man. Let's get into it. Okay guys, so we're in the car. Obviously we got our piece in. I got my seating position where I'm going to be sitting. Now my next thing is going to be, where do I want the opening to the window? Okay, do I want it in the front portion right here? Do I want it behind me, behind my head right here? I'm kind of thinking, I want it to be roughly in the center of the window, just looking at it now. And I want it higher up. I don't know, I mean, this is going to be up to you where you want, if you're doing this, it'll be up to you where you want to put the actual window in the window. Okay, the whole purpose of this is for fresh air, obviously. I don't want it to necessarily be behind me. I'd like to get some wind coming in and blowing on me. With the design I was wanting to do, I wanted the window to be able to slide forward. But see, if I make the window too big, it's not going to have enough room to slide forward. It's going to be hitting up here. Damn, I don't know. Wish I could see my mirror. I know my mirror is gonna be roughly about right here, visually, maybe right here. Okay, so I can see my mirror, maybe a little bit higher. Okay. And even too far in the center, and if the window's too wide, it's not going to have enough room to slide open forward or back. Okay, so damn. I mean, I didn't really want to, but I might have to go back a little bit. See, I might have to bring the back and then bring the other side roughly maybe right here. That would be kind of good. Cut this section off, leave that. See, and then see, I gotta measure that make sure it's gonna be enough for me to slide it. But also a little taller. I'm gonna have to play with it a little bit, right? But I do know. Let me. I'm just gonna mark the. Okay, so we obviously know that's below the window opening. So I don't want to get below that, and I do want there to be, you know, a couple inches at the bottom of the window itself, because we're gonna have to rivet on some sign letter track, which I'll show you that in a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and go trace around the window also. This way I know exactly what I'm working with when I get this thing out of here. Roughly that. Okay. Now let's go back out here and play with some measurements and see where we can work this thing. Right? Okay guys, so I went ahead and I made a new template from my sliding window. I took a little bit of time off camera to make some very careful measurements, taking into consideration I want this thing to open all the way up and slide and not interfere with the window molding at the front here. So I got it basically perfect where I want it. It's going to slide up to the edge right there, and it's going to leave my whole window opening exposed. Okay, so how I kind of measured all this out, I just decided I came up off of this bottom line that I drew where the window sill is. I wanted my opening to be roughly 1.5 inches off of this line. So right here, these two lines are where the track, the sign letter track, is going to rivet, and then obviously there's a spot for the lip on the top and the bottom and the back side here. Okay, and I rounded the corners just to give it a clean look. I took the hole saw that I'm going to use to drill the corners, and I just traced the lines right here on all 4 corners of the template and the window opening. I verified that my corners are going to all my edges are going to be under the lip of the sign letter track, which is this little piece right here. Okay, so my next step is I'm going to tape these 2 windows together, and then I'm going to drill my corners out on both of these windows at the same time for both doors, so that my sliding windows are perfectly symmetrical within the window itself. Okay, so let's get these holes drilled out, let's get the window section cut out, and then we'll move on to cutting our sliding window. Okay guys, we got our windows cut out of our windows. Before we move on to riveting the track onto the window to hold the sliding window, I'm gonna go ahead and cut out our sliding window. I didn't know if I told you guys this before, but we did get 5 windows for the Civic out of one 4x8 sheet of this polycarbonate Lexan. Okay, so I did have to go ahead and order another 24x48 piece. This is going to be used partially for sliding windows for this other Civic here, but let's get these cut out. Careful not to forget that each window is going to have a pull tab right here. It's going to be bent out and it's going to have a little hole for your finger to fit in, so you can slide the window without having to push your hand on it and slide it open. So there will be, like I said, a little tab out here. Then we'll bend it. Okay, so let's get these things marked out and cut out so we can move on to putting the tracks on the window. Okay guys, shit right here. Obviously we had a little audio malfunction, but I was basically just saying that we got all the holes drilled, and the next step was going to be to peel off the plastic, and obviously we're going to want to drill or put the rivets on from the outside. So The next step right here is just going to be to peel the plastic and put the rivets in. Okay guys, shit, there it is, man. DIY sliding Lexan windows with summer right around the corner. Man, it's going to be essential to be able to let some fresh air inside of this thing. Man, it gets so hot, especially with this thing being on the street. I was having to drive, holding my door open sometimes just to let some fresh air in. If you're going to be putting Lexan in your car, you should definitely consider making sliding windows for the front. It's not too hard at all. If you're using 1/8 inch Lexan, all we did was use this. It's called sign letter track. You can pick them up at your local sign shop, and you just rivet them to the Lexan itself, and that gives you a channel to slide the other piece of Lexan in. All right, super easy, man. It is a little bit time consuming, a lot of measuring, trying to make sure everything was just right. But bro, it's definitely gonna be worth it. It's one of the last little things I had to do to get this thing ready for this summer. All I gotta do now is just get in alignment, and this thing's gonna be ready, man. But man, coming up, we have a bunch to do on the other black coupe over here, man. So man, if you guys haven't already, consider subscribing, bros. We are doing just so much on all these Civics, DIY stuff. I'm fixing a dirt bike for one of the boys. But man, I think that's gonna do it for this one. Thank you guys for tuning in, man, and we'll see you guys on the next one.